Huh.
Hello there. Tonight's shave is brought to us by yet another subscriber and viewer to my channel, Mr. Emmanuel Goldstein, aka Joe. He shot me a PM and he said, "Hey, have you ever tried Strop Shop? Would you like to try Strop Shop?" I said, "Yeah, I'd love to. Never tried it before, heard a lot about it." So he sent, that was about a week ago, and he sent me it in the mail. It's Date Night with tallow, special edition. I don't know whether that means it's a limited run or just maybe a higher end version of their soap, or it may not really mean a whole lot of anything. But it's a semi hard or semi soft, however, that's as far as I can push it in. Whatever you would call it, to me it reminds me in consistency just slightly softer, and I mean slightly softer than Martin de Condra. So I expect that it will last a long time. The scent is wonderful. I'll talk some more about that as we go. We're going to be shaving with my Jim Jr. 1912 with the stubby little Bakelite handle, which I actually love. And it's got a Jim Blue Star blade in it. And we're using my Semogue 1460 bore. And let's go ahead and get started with a shave. The scent of this, it's called Date Night, so we might pick up something from that. Not sure. To me, it's a scent it's a really modern type of scent. When I say that, what I mean is it's I would say it's aimed for like high 20-year-olds or 25, 26, 30, 35, in that range, 25 to 35-year-old adults way past the high school age, but not ready for old man. Just excuse me, a more modern scent. What it reminds me a lot of, actually, is my very favorite scent in eau de toilette or cologne. Let me rinse my hands off. And that is Swiss Army. It's just a light, fresh, clean, modern kind of scent. And it's lovely. I shaved with this last night. I'm having a tendency now not to. I used to just get, like, I would just get something and I'd shave immediately with it and immediately do a shave video of it. And I'm really thinking that I'm finding that if I do a little bit of, use it a little bit first, that I can give a little bit better input into the soap. Now this is a wonderfully slick soap. It's not, I've had slicker, but it's got a wonderful slickness to it. Would work really, really well with a straight razor. To me, the scent I need to wet my face first. To me, the scent kind of expands or blooms a bit once you lather it. And the soap handles water really well. Man, I love Boar. I mean, you see me use a lot of Badger, but I use horse. Now I have a horse brush now, and I use that. I use all different kinds of material, natural material, horse, Boar, Badger, and they all are wonderful. And I love Badger. Don't get me wrong, but especially the Simogs. I don't know about any of the other brands of Boar, but the Simogs, they get so wonderfully soft when you break them in. They are just absolutely lovely. Also, really love the 1912 and its variants. Just a really smooth, I don't know if you can see it, but my hands are really shaking tonight. I'm glad I didn't choose a straight razor like I was thinking about doing. But I mean, I love the 1912 and its variants. They're wonderfully smooth, and they seem quite mild, but in my experience, they're very efficient razors. Lovely first pass. It doesn't take hardly any kind of soap, any amount of soap to actually make lather. Like I said, this soap's thirsty. Just a small amount of soap in a bowl and drown it with more water than you think it can handle, and you'll get a ton of just wonderful, rich lather. I like the cushion on this lather is just wonderful. Nice, and the leather has like a softness to it on my face. I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm talking about. I tend to notice differences in feel on my face of different types of lathers, and I want to kind of chalk it up to tallow, but I know that's not correct because I have some tallow soaps that don't feel like this, and I have some vegan soaps that do. It's just something about the ingredients of the soap, how it's put together, that just make it superior in that feel department. You know, what you feel when it hits your face. And this soap has that. It's got a wonderful cushion, but it's also got a wonderful, it's like lathering with clouds. You know, just absolutely wonderful, soft feel. Love Absolutely love the 1912. This is lovely soap. Emmanuel, thanks so much. I know that Emmanuel and I have talked online, and he said the reason that he sent it to me was because he was sensitive to one of the ingredients in the soap, and it caused him some problems. That's not the soap's fault. It just wasn't for him. There's an ingredient in there that doesn't agree with the skin. It's happened to me before, and it's not bad soap. It's just, I don't get along with that soap. It doesn't happen to me very often, but it has happened to me before. So I know where he's coming from. I suspect one of the reasons that he wanted me to try the soap was so I would review it and he could get a really good idea of what the soap was like, because he didn't get the chance to, because of the reaction that he had to it. So, I wish you all kinds of luck, Emmanuel, and all kind of blessings with the soaps that you try, that they would agree with you, and that you'd find them lovely and pleasant and all of that. And I really do appreciate you thinking of me. And sending this soap on my way. Because it's absolutely lovely. I find with SCs, especially like the 1912 with a pretty big head and all, if I go like along this way, along this side of my neck, the way that it's shaped here, the corners of the blade, even though you have the little tabs there that sort of hide the corners, for some reason I'll get a line of a cut along here with the razor, so I have to make allowance with it. But you got to do that with some razors. I mean, with a straight razor, you can't get a lot of times, depending on how your face is contoured or how you have to manipulate it so that you can use the blade safely. Say you can't hold it a certain way or whatever. You have to kind of make allowances for certain razors, and find something that works. So excuse me a minute. So that's the deal there. But they're wonderful razors. I'm going to follow this up with Gillette Cool Wave. It's not the same. It's probably not the same, or what would you call it, perfumery category as this soap. But this is a really fresh, clean, to me, kind of aftershave, and it's got some citrus notes that I think are wonderful, or at least I catch citrus notes out of it. I have no idea what the real scent profile of this is. A lot of times people's noses are funny and you'll get stuff in a scent that nobody put in it. And I'm sure that I do that a lot with some things. But anyway, I think it goes well with stuff like this because it's a fresh, clean kind of scent. It's not super strong, and it blends really well with stuff like that. So, all right, that's the shave. I'm sure that most people already know by now, but those of you that don't, this is an excellent product. I would expect that aside from scent, most of the products would be similar in quality. And that being the case, I definitely recommend this soap. So, Emmanuel, thanks so much. It's really hard for me to express, how wonderful it is to have people who think about me enough to do things like send me a soap, and I really appreciate it. All of my viewers, all of my subscribers, I love you guys. I appreciate everything that you, all the time that you take to take part in my videos, to comment, to watch. And I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And thank you guys for everything. And I want to say something. There are a lot of guys like me and the more popular YouTube shavers and stuff like that, and we get a lot of attention sometimes. But there are guys that work behind the scenes in the shaving community that they don't do videos and they don't bandy about the things that they do, but they help people all the time, and they encourage people and lift each other up. And if there's I would challenge everybody that's listening to this video, do something, back behind the scenes. If there's somebody that's been an encouragement to you, that's helped you along your wet shaving journey, or in any way, blessed you, get in touch with them back channel. Send them a PM. Say thank you for being who you are and being the blessing that you've been to me. I really think we need to do that. And not just us video guys that everybody sees and stuff like that. There are guys behind the scenes that keep this community together that nobody knows about. And if somebody's blessed you, shoot them a PM. Tell them how much you appreciate what they've done for you, how much you appreciate their attitude, or whatever. Just be kind to one another. All right, God bless you, and I'll see you later.